So now about 45 minutes later and about 3 bags of glass, I have the back cleaned out. I still have the front, but there's not nearly as much in the front. I can still hear the grass crunching on that fucking seat rail. There's some in the seat that I have to get out, but I've got some of it out the door. There's still some in there, but I've never knew how much fucking glass was in one of these safety windows. But I did get my mock-up painted. It's painted, holes cut to the right size, so now it hopefully won't warp as bad while I start gluing on supports. I gotta make a top and a front and a back, so I can coat it in fiberglass and make a little cheap fiberglass dashboard. It's cheaper than spending $2,000 on one of them fancy aluminum ones. They're $1,200 on a new thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. But I've got a junkyard airbag that I bought. I have no clue if it works. I just need it for aesthetics. And I've got my original cluster plastic that I'm going to be using. So hopefully I have to get an actual cup thing for the cluster. I wasn't even aiming at it because that's all broken. And there's a lot of electrical stuff I have to fix. Like the reverse lights, brake lights, hazards, they're reversed. Well, the reverse lights, the tail lights and the turn signals just don't work. When you turn the flashers on, like the emergency lights, they just stay solid. So I'm gonna have to end up finding a way to fix that, whether it be the fact when I was 16 I decided to, ground the amp to the cab, and then when I was told it was wrong, I had to ground it to the frame. My dumbass thought I could ground it to the seat belt. Well, what used to be the seat mount, I'm guessing, or the jack holder, and there's carpet still between that. So I don't know if I fucked something up when I was younger, because those lights haven't worked for about 2 years. I still have to get new lights. I have to get a new bumper. But besides that, my gas cap, so yeah. Okay, but yeah, they even stole my headache rack I had on the back, which is sad. I really liked that. I gotta put my yard sale magazines back in here. I buy stupid shit. This is why I have to do everything cheap. But that's what I'm gonna do today. I have to work in a couple hours. God, I just kicked the fuck out of that. But I have to work in a couple hours, so I'm gonna call it a day on this, and I'll set y'all up with an update tomorrow when I start working on it again. I'm thinking about getting rid of this chrome turd on the front. You can see what it originally came off of, but I need headlights. I need a new headlight harness. Need a new grill and radiator support because that one was all dented up, so I had to take it off. But besides that, I think it's doing okay. I should probably disconnect this so it's not just sitting with power. But right now, radiator's zip tied and it's not really doing too good of a job. I've got a belt to hold down my hood. Besides that, it runs strong. 900,000 miles on it. I don't know if it's the original engine. It's the same engine that had in it when I bought it at 700,000 miles, when it still had a dashboard, and some old dude owned it and took a hell of a lot better care than I did. I'm thinking about either lifting it back up or actually just like slamming it, because right now I've got it lowered on both front and rear. I can't find any lower, like shorter lowering springs for the front, and I really don't want to like cut springs because my ride quality is already ass. I don't want it like absolutely destroying my 35-year-old bushings. So that's where I'm at now. But y'all let me know if y'all got any ideas or any techniques that would help me in any sense. Whether it be if it's easier to just get junkyard stuff, even with like this airbag, I couldn't find one online, but like this one's torn. I really just need it for a cover. I don't require airbags in my state because my vehicle is older than 25 years, but besides that, I want it to look better. I need it so I can actually start moving shit again and actually buying and flipping lawnmowers like I used to, instead of being stuck in a shitty old Subaru. I can actually have a truck that's not full of junk at this point. I also have that. I don't do anything with that. It's become one with Mother Nature at this point. If anybody's near the Arklatex or East Texas and wants this, $500, I'm good at it. I don't want it. Well, that's gonna be all. Peace out.